Hey everyone, it's Malamaker here, and I'm here to talk to you about my new Ford F150 XLT Hybrid 2021. Now I know it might be hard to see me, but I am currently driving down the road in my brand new hybrid truck. I just got this truck from my local dealership. I actually ordered it 5 months and 2 days ago. Now, we all know that Ford has been a little delayed in their release of these trucks, but with a 5-month delay, I'm still okay with the fact that it took 5 months. This truck is awesome. It is weird though, very, very weird. I have never driven a hybrid before, and the hybrid itself I know is going to be a quieter vehicle. But never did I expect it to be as quiet as this truck has been. You're hitting the accelerator and you're not, you're expecting an engine to be revving, and it's not. It's very interesting though, in driving this truck, the acceleration that this truck actually has. It's absolutely amazing, and actually can be a very, very, I don't know, it's not dangerous from a safety perspective, but it's a feature in which you can easily get up to speeds and not realize how fast you're actually going. Now, first off, with the hybrid electric trucks, I'm gonna tell you there's a lot more electronic features. My last truck was a Silverado, a 2011 Silverado, Chevy Silverado LS. So this truck, the sticker price on this is roughly about just shy of $56,000. It is an XLT model. I did get the hybrid electric feature in it. It does have the standard generator. In terms of differences from my Silverado, this truck does sit a little taller than my Silverado did. Now, my Silverado was an LS. It was a crew cab LS. I have two twin boys that currently are 5 years old. And one thing that I really like about the Fords is the Super Crew. You get a little bit more legroom in the back than at least the crew cab that I had, which is one selling feature of this truck. But this truck, it is so weird how quick this thing can get up to speed. Now granted, it's got the 10-speed transmission in it, but it is electric drive, so you have 100% torque right out of the gate. So it is easy to hit the pedal and not realize how much torque you have that you are exerting almost instantaneously when you hit the accelerator. I'll be hitting the gas here shortly. And I may not be able to because the camera may not be able to handle the acceleration. So we will see here. But the handling on this truck is very, very nice. Now it's got a little bit tighter steering column than the Chevy trucks from my experience, and I've driven a handful over the years. And right there, I'm up to 65 miles an hour. The truck is super quiet. It's actually weird to say that I'm going 65 miles an hour on the interstate right now, because really the only thing that would tell me that I'm going faster is the wind rushing by the cab, and even that it's very, very quiet. Obviously, I have just gotten this truck hours ago. So there's things that obviously I still don't know about this truck, but I did want to put this video out there to show, you know, that these hybrids are finally hitting the market. And now, granted, I did put this order in on September 3rd, 2020. It shows you really how delayed these hybrid trucks are from the Ford facility. Now, this truck did come from the Dearborn facility in Michigan. This truck does have a nice little, what I believe are kind of like an Easter egg type of thing. There's these nice kind of flashy trim pieces here on the door, up in the front near where all the control panel is for the doors on both sides. And it's got kind of this nice shiny like striation, almost as if it looks almost like a laser etched, almost like a metal type of look. Now it's plastic, obviously, but in looking closer, it is actually a map, overhead map view, street view map of some location. Now, currently I'm going 75 miles an hour on the interstate. This truck is phenomenal. The lane assist is working great. I've had it vibrate on me a couple times here. I'm not sure how far this lane assist will go. If it's just I know there's an alert and there's actually assist. I still have to figure all of that out, but I do know that there's both features. I'm not sure if I'm in just the alert or the assist. My guess right now is I'm in the assist mode, because this thing is seeming to kind of correct itself as I kind of hit or get close to the lines and it alerts me. Now, I have not set up my Ford Pass yet. I actually have to work on that. That is something I plan on doing tonight and tomorrow to get this thing fully up and going. To get all the features. So this truck does have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. But to note, it is the wired version of Android Auto and Apple CarPlay from what I understand. Now I believe it is Chevy that currently has the wireless, and rumors are that they're having some troubles with it. I'm kind of glad that this one is wired. Even though it stinks every once in a while, you'll have to replace your cables and things like that. But overall, it is more, wired is going to be more reliable in the end. One other thing to note here in the center dash is where your USB connections are. And now this does have a standard USB, and it looks to be USB-C down in the back compartment here. There is a little slot in here for you to be able to sit your phone upright. But there's also a place here in the middle where you can ultimately set your phone up sideways. I don't know if it was intended for a phone, but it is a nice slot for you to be able to put a phone. Now, this does have two cup holders. You have ultimately your, your shifter to put it, either from park, drive, reverse, neutral, etc. Right here. It does have a button that when you park, you can click it. It will go down flat. Also, too, there is the center console here in the middle. That is kind of the basics of up front here. Now, this truck does have also the 360 view around the truck, which at first is really weird, but really, really cool. Anybody that's owned a truck before, trucks notoriously are a little bit more difficult to park, or challenging to park, we'll say. With a 360 view, that's really, really nice. You can see all around you, you can see where you're tight in your corners. It gives you kind of the visibility of those blind spots that truck owners are very, very used to having. Now, one thing I have noticed as we're driving here, and I haven't really looked to see what this feature is, but I do know that this has the auto adjusting headlights. Now, the auto adjusting headlights, from what I'm noticing here, is obviously if you're in a dark spot, it automatically turns on what appears to be the brights. And as an approaching car is coming, it sees that and it dims them back down. This is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. The tachometer is turning on and shutting off, and all of a sudden you'll watch it and it will go down to 0. It is the craziest thing ever. Nothing, it is the weirdest feeling to be watching you accelerate in a vehicle and watching the tachometer drop and totally go to 0, because it's only going to turn on when it needs to ultimately provide electricity. The other thing to note on the dashboard that is kind of unique is I believe it is actually showing what speed you are on in terms of the transmission. So and it's got a 1 through 10, because this is a 10-speed transmission, and it's showing me what I believe gear I am using, which I'm currently using 10. I've just arrived back. That was an awesome ride. If you like this video, please like it below. Feel free to just subscribe if you'd like to subscribe. This is not usually a typical video for me, obviously. I'm usually making things, and whereas this video is more of me reviewing something that I just got. But if you'd like to subscribe, please subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm Malamaker. Happy making, everybody.